for Brick Baby. There's a secondary indictment for just him. So he's on Big U's. And that document, that 107-page document, I'm going to get into that later. That's an affidavit to get the indictment. That's not exactly the indictment. Big U did go to court, so I'm going to see if I can see what the actual charges are. That 107-page thing is a report written up by the agent in charge as a report to the judge and the prosecutor. Okay, here's U.S. District Court, Central District, California, October 2024 grand jury. So Brick Babies was indicted, 6 November, December, January, February, March, 5 months ago. So, U.S. of America versus Zahir Mitchell, aka Brick Baby, etc. Count 1. On or about July 12th, 2022. Oh, a little background if you don't know. Brick Baby's obviously was a co-host on No Jumper. Brick Baby did several years in a county jail, I think from 2016 to 2020. Or he'd had a few cases in and out. So this is stuff that's all happened since it was out. July 12th, 2022, Zahir Mitchell, a.k.a. Brick Baby, a.k.a. Big Shitty, a.k.a. MPA Shitro, a.k.a. Brick Baby Shitro, knowingly possessed ammunition, 3 rounds of Spear 9mm Luger that was expelled from a firearm he possessed and shot in a business parking lot in and affecting interstate and foreign commerce. So that affecting interstate and foreign commerce, that's the Hobbs Act you've heard about. Tremaine Williams, loose cannon, that's the worst charges facing him. The Hobbs Act's charges are the worst charges, I think. We're going to get into whether Big U is actually charged with murder or they're just alleging it. I don't think he's charged. The Hobbs Act is bad. Hobbs Act is robberies or extortion that impact interstate or foreign commerce. And one thing you don't want to do in the United States is mess with the money. You can do anything else. Don't mess with business. That's why these federal charges are bad. When you're doing wire fraud in different states, you're robbing people in different states, you're impacting businesses that work in different states, you're moving humans across state lines, human trafficking. That's why these charges are so bad, because you're messing with the economy. Okay, so he shot 3 bullets. They got the 3 bullets from a business parking lot. What that was, we'll find out. Defendant Mitchell possessed such ammunition knowing that he had previously, I wonder if they picked those shells up and got his DNA, knowing that he had been previously convicted of at least one of the following felony crimes. Reckless evading, April 16th, 2010. Damn, he did the dash back then. Possession of a controlled substance, 2012. Possession of a controlled substance, 2014. Criminal threats, 2016. I think that's what he might have did all that time in the county for. Robbery, 2020. Is that what he went in for? You guys let me know. Count 2, on or about June 23rd, 2023. So this is a year later. Zahir Mitchell knowingly possessed the following firearms. Now, I don't know, is this when they went into his house or his apartment, the infamous when the drone came in? A Ruger 380, and they say the serial number. A Canic model TP9SF9, a Radom Hellpup 5.56 or 45 caliber pistol, 26 rounds of 9mm, 32 rounds of stuff for the 45, 6 rounds for the 380, 31 rounds of the 4.5, 36 rounds of the 4.5, another round of the Spear 45 cal. Defendant Mitchell possessed such firearms and ammunition knowing that he had previously been convicted. Okay, so they're going to repeat what they did before. So with the 3 bullets, they list he had these 3 shells, bullets, knowing he had been convicted of all these things. I won't read them again, but 2 fleeing and eluding, 2 controlled substances, 2 recklessly caught fleeing and eluding in Michigan, 2 reckless evading, 2 drug possession, and a robbery. Forfeiture allegation. Defendant, if so convicted, shall forfeit right to the United States of America the following: all right, title, and interest in any firearms or ammunition. Okay, so you have to give up the stuff. So those were seized. Okay, so his secondary indictment is for just the two different gun charges. So the 2022 3-shell thing, that would have been during the time of the alleged Big U enterprise, and Brick Baby and Loose Cannon especially have Hobbs Act violations. These are the extorting of the businesses. So a big thing in Big U's 7-page document is they had one particular unlicensed dispensary that they were squeezing. And they did a few, when the guy didn't pay his monthly fee, they ran in there and bareface robbed him. So that's Hobbs Act violation, and that'll get you in a lot of trouble. That carries 20 years. That charge alone, you're doing good to do a 10-year plea, especially all these guys got violent convictions already, so they're definitely in a bad, Brick Baby is in a bad situation just from this. It sounds like they may have seized those guns from him. Brick and Loose Cannon may have been talking so loose because they knew that they're going away and they were just enjoying themselves in the meantime. I mean, I don't think either of them are naive to the law or to what they were doing or what they had already been caught or charged with. So, sounds like Brick Baby was running around with Big U at some point. Big U must have a personality that, well, he was talking disrespectfully to 600 on camera, and then 600, that's when 600 went after him. 600 was at the raid. He was with the feds. Now, how he would have pulled up that fast, he couldn't have. Like, it's damn near, seems like he's working. He was working with them, but I don't know that. But he was standing outside. How would he have gotten to his house? Unless the house, and we're going to show I'll show the intersection later. It's on 62nd, and then there's another one on Arlington. They're both in that rolling 60s neighborhood. 600 could have been around there. So it doesn't mean he was with the feds, but he showed up quick. So that's Brick Baby's second indictment. I hope he's found somebody with something to ease his pain in there. I know he's probably going through it. Everybody's been making jokes about it, but man, those would be the people you would see in the county jail. Well, he wasn't shooting heroin, I hope, but they would lay in their own vomit, get beat up. I doubt this happened to him. I mean, Percocets isn't heroin, but anyways, so those are his firearm charges. Say here, Mitchell. And that was from October 2024. So he probably knew that was coming all this time, I guess. And I'm not going to show you any clips of him flashing firearms or no jumper because plenty of other YouTubers already are. But I guess you could always say that was a prop or it was just a handle. That doesn't prove anything. But sounds like he shot 3 bullets in a parking lot and they scooped him up and they raided his house. And if it was in the 3 shots were the business, there's going to be his Hobbs Act, part of his Hobbs Acts in the main indictment. So this is just today's appetizer. I'm going to have an entree for you later. I'll profit American dope.